Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. Happy Free Comic Book Day. Today we're going to be talking about a new book on Kickstarter from Dance Panda Comics, Perched. That's right everybody, happy Free Comic Book Day. It's today that the video's dropping, so happy Free Comic Book Day. We're not here right now. Book Day. We're somewhere else. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Perched #1, which is a new comic book from Dance Panda Comics with artwork by Claudio Muñoz and lettering, coloring, and written by L.W. Allen. This homie right here, this is my homie. I just want you guys to know. So even though this is my homie, I'm telling you guys, this book is really, really good. I read the first issue. I'll be doing a separate video advanced review without Lance near me, so I don't feel too nervous about saying some things about the book. However, I really like this book. It's the exact same team behind Black Spec for the most part. Claudio and Lance doing a great job telling a great fantasy story. I really liked it. I felt connected to the main characters, the two of them. And I really, really like the idea. So let's talk real quick about Lance. Lance, why do you make comic books?
I make comic books because I have to. I just absolutely love it. Once I started reading comics about a decade ago, I've always been a writer. Worked on, write a novel, throw it in the closet like many of us do. But once I got into comics, I just fell in love with the medium.
Yeah.
I just have to make comics.
Out of everything you've done, why is Perched so important that we have to bring it to Kickstarter? We have to let everybody know, check out this book, jump on the Kickstarter. I've jumped on it already. I highly encourage you to join me over there, especially you PCP Army members. But this book is great. The artwork is great. Claudio does a great job. It's a little bit rougher than Black Spec, but it's definitely the same as a Madre, which is another book you guys do that I absolutely love and adore. Your coloring, Lance, is getting better and better. Your lettering work is great. This is a great package. Beautiful stuff. You know I love purples. You utilize the color purple. I just think this is an absolute fantastic book. It's a great fantasy story, and I know that you intend the story to go on for a while. So everything else that you've done so far has been kind of like short, right?
Right.
Fourth Life is a certain amount of issues. Black Spec was a certain amount of issues. A Madre's got an end, right? And I know Perched has an end, but you want to take a while to get there.
Oh, I would love to.
Why this book? Why this story? Why is this something you really want to continue to develop out there for the readers?
Well, Perched is under the umbrella of, on the top you see it says The Maker's Age, and that's an overarching story that I hope to do a few other comics in. It's I've been world building. It's just a whole world. There's just so much to tell about it. And in Perched, we stay central to our two main characters, Nibby and Princess Lillian, as you can see them right there on the cover.
This beautiful cover by Kevin Stokes, by the way.
Yes, Kevin Stokes from Superpowered Studios.
Our homie.
Yes.
Good artist, great artist, has already done some professional work for the last 2 decades.
Yes.
And has more professional work coming. So, yeah.
Oh, yes. But it's a, like I say, this book stays central to them, but what they're doing and what they're trying to accomplish is a worldwide movement, a worldwide event. I don't want to get too much into where the book's heading, but there's a lot going on. I've built the different continents. I've got different stories to tell that they'll all kind of merge together at the end.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, really good stuff. You're saying it's going to be something more akin to Sin City, where there's a bunch of different smaller stories that make one overall, overarching story? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
they're all going to fit in together?
Yes.
I really liked it, dude. Claudio's panel composition, I don't know how much of this comes from you, how much of it comes from him. The panel composition is great. It really has a nice flow to it. You really effectively utilize the 9-panel grid on, where is it? It's coming up right there. That scene, that page right there. Elegant, beautiful. It's got so much subtext to it. I love there's so much about this world that we don't even know yet in the first issue, but the first issue still completely grabs you and gets you in. So Lance needs your help. Dance Panda Comics needs your help. Jump over at the Kickstarter page. We're going to throw a link down below. Absolutely. But this is something that him and Claudio, it's personal to them. They really enjoy this work, and it comes across on the page. So tell us a little bit more about this work, what do you want to come across, and why you think people should take the time to consider supporting this.
Okay. Well, with Perched, it's I'm trying to say a lot with Perched, but with a lot of nuance in there to not slap anyone in the face with any of the messaging or anything that may be in there. Really, it's a book about power, and I don't want to say who should have the power, but the fact that no one maybe should have the power.
Okay,
and that's kind of where it all starts leading towards. And it's an ongoing book. Like Robbie said, I know the full story. I know, how it would end and everything, but I'd love to just make this book because I love making this comic. I've had a lot of fun with it. And as I improve as a creator, as I go, as my lettering gets better, my coloring gets better, I'm extremely proud of this one.
I'm proud of you for this. This is great work. You got a great cover here by Kevin Stokes, a friend of ours, but an accomplished creator in and of his own right. You got beautiful coloring on here. It's got a nice wash to it. It's very purpley, very yellowy, very brown. Right, I love the color palette in here, and I foresee the color palette meaning and representing a lot about what's going on in the story, and I'm excited to see that unfold and develop as the story does. This is a great comic book. You guys know that I have so many people that want to share their comic books with everybody, but I only share to you what I truly, truly like. And Lance may be my homie, but it's only because I think he makes great comic books. Seriously, if he didn't make great comic books, I'll completely not even be his homie. No, I'm just kidding. Lance is one of my best friends because we worked on that book Black Spec together. Some of the reward tiers on the Kickstarter include getting every issue of Black Spec, for instance. Yes. So if you're a fan of me and you want to check out my first comic book work with Lance, you can jump on to that tier, get this book when it releases, and get other books like Amadre, Fourth Life, and Black Spec as well. Yes. Great stuff, Dance Panda Comics. I really like people that are just wanting to tell stories, and they're just like, you know what? Let's just do it. Lance is one of those kind of people. I love doers. Lance is a doer. Absolutely. Awesome. Lance, thank you for being here.
Thank you,
everybody. I really encourage you to check this out on Patreon. I got first issues right here. If you are local today at Free Comic Book Day, Lance is at The Deep right now as we speak. Somehow through the craziness of time travel and technology. Yes, and Lance works really, really hard. You can get this first issue over at The Deep right now. Early advanced copies, but seriously, get on that Kickstarter, check it out, support it along with me because this book is awesome. And I even have been talking to Lance tonight about me and Brooks helping him out with some stretch goals or something like that. Maybe a pinup from me, maybe a pinup from Brooks. And I know that I haven't talked to Brooks about that officially. But if anybody does a pinup, it's going to be Brooks, right?
That's right.
So anyway, so thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I highly encourage you to check out that link below. Check out Perched from the bottom of my heart, please. If you love this channel, if you love the weekly comic book reviews or anything like that, before you do anything else, get over here and check out Perched and consider supporting it. Lance, final words?
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for rocking with us. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups. This is Lance L.W. Allen from Dance Panda Studios. We are talking about comic books. Support Perched. Keep on rocking. Deucing out. Thanks for watching the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, get over there to the Kickstarter. Check out Perched. You dig?